Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609. If y'all want to know what I've been up to, I'll tell you now. I've been looking at a fixer-upper, so to speak, and this is the neighborhood where it is. This is the street we're on in Llano, Texas is called Moore Street. The house that I'm going to show you is on Flag Street, 607 Flag Street Drive, Llano, Texas, and it would be what's called a fixer-upper for sure. And we're going to drive around the neighborhood and let you see how got some nice homes in here. It's a nice neighborhood, big, beautiful trees, very appealing to me. Straight ahead, those houses are actually on the river. The Llano River runs right behind that house, straight in front of you. Beautiful views there, beautiful homes. And yeah, those are expensive. That riverfront property is very expensive. So we're going to go down here and I'm going to go in the driveway and then we're going to go in the house because I just happen to have the key to get in this house and show it to you. But I was talking about getting a fixer up. Let me tell you, I got real close to buying this. I mean, real close. Well, I'm going to show it to you first, and then I'm going to tell you what they're asking for it last. But you can check it out. 607 Flag Creek Drive. This is the house right here. Okay? Not a bad looking home, right? Not bad looking at all. They've enclosed the driveway, or excuse me, the garage. And we'll go on up here and I'll park and then we'll go in this house and I'll show it to you. It's got beautiful trees, got some pecan trees, you got a peach tree and all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely something that old Rusty would be interested in. And if I can get untangled here, I got the speaker in the, God dang, I got the speaker where I got to take it off. Sorry about the noise there. And then I'll hook it back up. Like that. Take me a second to get going here, guys. I got old timers disease. Not Alzheimer's, old timers. You're gonna hear a little noise in the mic while I move some stuff around. Now I got the mic out. Camera's still going, so let's go inside this house now. And you're gonna be it is definitely a fixer-upper. This house was flooded. The water, the 2018 flood that hit Kingsland really hard, washed away the bridge on Ranch Road 2900. This area was flooded. This house had about 8 feet of water in it. It didn't go over the roof, but it was up to the edge of the roof here. I am going to need my keys, so let me get them. Back up here. Really well done video, Rusty. Thank you. I thought it was too. So here we go. Yeah, the yard, it's okay. I mean, if you're into yards, you could do something with this. And you got a few plants around, nice big trees. They haven't done any. These little sprouts here need to be taken care of and cleaned up. A lot of limbs need to be trimmed and so forth. There's another tree there. I don't know what that one is, but this one over here I think is a peach tree right in here, peach or a pear. I'm not sure which, but it's a fruit-bearing tree. And now we'll go in, because I just happen to have the key. See that? Magic, huh? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see a real fixer-upper. This is the garage that they enclosed, but after the flood, contractors came in and removed all of the sheetrock in the entire home, okay? As you'll see. All you have is exposed 2x4s. The electrical wires are exposed, all that. And so that's what you've got, okay? Now, as far as mold and all that stuff, supposedly they aired it out and there's no mold or anything. I checked up in the attic and, there's no roof leaks. The roof is in good shape. It's a composition roof. And, yeah, it's 1,750 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We're walking into the laundry room right here, what would have been the laundry room. And, there's your washer and dryer hookup stuff over there. And if any of you are interested in a fixer-upper, when I tell you the price, you're going to be kind of impressed. You can see how the insulation's hanging down there. And, they just kind of jerk the stuff off the walls. This right here, this was a bedroom here, I think. Yeah, that was a bedroom because it has 2 ceiling fans. They got ceiling fans for sure. And this was a bathroom coming up here, right over here on the right. That's a shower. See, this is the ladder. You go up this ladder, up into the attic. And I went up there and shined a flashlight around. It's okay. And but yeah, this is the bathroom. They left the toilet. Toilet's here, but there's no sink. Okay, no sink, no countertop, no nothing there. And of course, all the sheetrock's been pulled off. They even took the what do you call it? The tile off the shower. See how that's all been broken off, peeled off the shower. You know, this is the shower stall right here, and they left a little bit there. But yeah, so you want a fixer-upper? Hello, you got one. And yeah, but I'll go on around here and I'll show you some more. This over here, I'll go this way through the, since I can walk through the walls, I'm invisible. But yeah, this is another bedroom, a small one with a ceiling fan, and they have double pane windows and with screens. One of them does not have a screen. That's the master bath. You don't come at it this way. You come at it through that door on the other side. It's got a metal tub, and you can see how it's all crappy and stuff, dirty. But yeah, and my plan was to park my RV in the driveway, hook it up to water and electric, and then while I was, getting everything squared away to make it livable, then that air conditioner I don't think works. The ducts didn't get any water in them, but this thing here was underwater, so I don't think it works. Got some nice lights. The sheetrock on the ceiling's okay, no problem there, because it didn't get up to the ceiling. Well, it got close, but it didn't get on the ceiling. And they got like a terrazzo kind of entryway here. This would be the dining. There's the front door right here. This would be like the dining room right here, where that light is, and then on past that, right along that wall, that would be the kitchen. Okay, but all the fixtures are gone. Now, why they pulled out all the fixtures and all that stuff, I don't know, but they did. And so that all had to be redone. You'd have to get a refrigerator, all your appliances and all that stuff. So, but the plan for me, again, was I was going to park in the driveway, hook up water and electric, and yeah, just kind of gradually do it. I was going to hire some people to come in that clean homes after, contractors finish building a home. There's a crew that comes in and cleans it up. Well, I was going to hire one of them to come in and clean this place up and make it look reasonable, so to speak. But yeah, there it is right there. And there's a nice wood-burning fireplace. Pretty nice. Ceiling fan. Nice good cedar beam across the ceiling there. Nice bay window. That double pane bottom window is cracked on both panes, but it could be replaced fairly easily. But yeah, I did. I mean, I came over here for the past 3 days. I've come over here and sat and checked it out. And I was, actually, I'd even signed some documents, okay? And until I ran into a brick wall. And I'll tell you what the brick wall was in just a minute. Yeah, the downside of this home, of course, you'd have to buy it for cash, because if you finance it, you have to have, they require flood insurance now, and flood insurance for this particular home would be very expensive. If you cash buy it, like I was planning on doing, and I'll tell you more about that in a second, then you don't have to have flood insurance because you don't have to finance it. The only time you have to have the flood insurance or any kind of insurance is if you finance it, because that protects the lender. And those double pane windows on that exit door here are fogged for some reason, as you can see, and that's a problem. And I'm sure it was because of the flood water got up in the window, it got in the windows. But anyway, this is the back area. There used to be a huge deck here that went way out to where that post hole is right here, and across all the way over to where that post is and then back. So it was a huge, I put these 2 cinder blocks here to make me a step to come in and out. And I'm doing that now. But look at that beautiful tree, man. Beautiful. Huge, beautiful tree, okay? Probably needs some limbs trimmed, but other than that, a beautiful tree. Great climbing tree for kids, for sure. See the steps on it. But look at, I like this fence. The fence that goes all the way around the property in the back here is really a good quality fence. I mean, that is really a good metal type fence. And yeah, that's maintenance free. Keep your pets in, no problems with that. And then there's a storage building over here. We may look inside of that in a minute. There's another tub. Why that's there, I don't know. But anyway, there's another big tree right there. And the good thing is these trees, the west is this way. So starting about now, see the whole back of the house is shaded. So did old Rusty like this? Yeah. And of course the soffit here, you'd have to go in and fix those things up. They use that plastic stuff, maintenance free, and it came loose. And there's the train, big heat pump AC thing. and expensive. But you can see how shaded this is. It's nice and cool here right now, okay? It's about 92 degrees here in Llano, Texas. It's nice and cool. It's a half acre, it's 0.56 acres, which is a big lot, okay? Big lot. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, okay, now I'll tell you the price. The price of this home, as is $54,900, okay? $54,900. And what I was gonna do is I was just gonna use it as a home base. In other words, I would just park my RV either here in the back or in the driveway and live in it, just like I lived at my home base near Kingsland, Texas, or Capitan, New Mexico, okay? And then just use the home as a storeroom, a big one, or something, you know, and then just pick at it until at some point I got it to the point where I could live in it, and then I would do it, okay? And but yeah, it's got all city utilities, city water. Actually, the city has its own electricity, and also a sewer, of course, and trash. And yeah, it's pretty. So how was I going to get the casita back here? There's a double gate back here, right back there, right back here. That's a double. It opens wide enough and it's high enough you can get your RV back here. And that lumber probably came, I'm going to guess most of that probably came from that wood deck that they had here. And then again, you got you another gate over here, or entrance. And then we're going to go in this door right here. I don't know what this thing is. I think this is one of those super fast hot water heaters, you know what I mean? I think, because it's got plumbing coming up to it. There's no natural gas here at all. It's all electric home. And this over here, of course, is your power box, and then your meter, and that door, I don't know where it goes or was or whatever. But yes, I think that is just a super fast hot water heater. And they also had one of those air conditioners for the closed-in garage right here. And you know, this, what do they call them? I can't remember. They're like separated air conditioner or something. But they got that, but there's nothing on the inside. You follow that hose up and you see where it goes in. And now we'll go inside and we'll see if we can find the rest of that AC, and it ain't here. Let me see if I got this key. Yeah, the one thing good, I was gonna say all the doors are keyed alike, and I guess they're not. This one doesn't seem to be keyed. Okay, so we gotta come around the other way. Is that a problem? Yes. Means I gotta go back down here and go up the cinder blocks. I wonder why that key didn't work. Because all the other locks, or the other two locks, are keyed alike. But it is a beautiful place. I mean, look at this. I'll just kind of pan here and let you see. This is a little over a half acre, and look around. Yeah, beautiful, under the shade right now, cool. You can sit out here and have a little brew and, you know, listen to the birds. No close neighbors. No close neighbors at all. So you can see why I was attracted. So you got this vacant lot beside you here, and these lots, the lots themselves, sell anywhere from 30 to 85,000, just the lot with nothing on it. Okay, I mean, the foundation here cost a ton, you know. So let's go in here, and I'll go and unlock that other door, because there's a little like a little workroom over there. Sorry about that. So let's close this door, lock it. Okay, got it locked. Now let's go and continue on. But yeah, you can see it's just bare walls. But you know, for me, for one person, hell, it'd be great. I could live here. So why didn't I buy it? Well, I'll tell you. What happened is we got, I mean, I'd already signed, I mean, I was ready to go. We'd already negotiated the deal. You know, we're down to the 11th hour. And I checked with the city last week on, you know, getting the water and electric and stuff turned on and hooked up. Or, I mean, you don't have to hook it up. They just have to turn the power on and the water on, and that's it. Well, what I found out was, according to the code officer or the code people, that you have to have this home up to specs before you can live in it, okay? And they will not turn the water on or the electric on until it's in a livable condition. Now that needs some explanation, but when they told me that, it occurred to me, well, hold on. I'm fixing to dump $55,000 in this thing, or $54,900, and what am I going to get? I'm going to get the money pit, okay? Because then I'd have to come in, and I don't know what makes it livable, whatever, but you have to bring it up to, quote, code, and, you know, the electrical all has to be done, you know, walls enclosed and sewer, plumbing checked, and you got, you know, you can't be livable without kitchen sinks and showers and stuff. So you'd be looking at spending at least another, I don't know, 15 or 20 thou to get this thing livable so you could get the power turned on. And you know, I'm not gonna, and I can't do that. I can't do that. I'd have to hire everything done because I'm 74 years old. You know, I can't see me handling a 4x8 sheet of plywood or whatever, or not plywood, but sheetrock. But having said that, guys, just giving you a heads up. So when you're dreaming about getting these things like I do all the time, you know, you get down to reality real quick. And reality is, it ain't going to work. You know, you throw enough money at this thing, it'll work. But you know, when you start talking about, now what could you do if you have the wherewithal? This would be a hell of a buy. In other words, if you're kind of a carpenter, handyman type, and this is a project you'd like to take on, do it. You can double your money in a year, or more. I guarantee you. I mean, and it's a gimme, because if this house was finished out 1,750 square feet, a minimum of 175,000. You know, a minimum. You know, because in these houses in this area, they sell quick. You know, and what you could do, since you to get around the flood insurance thing for your buyer, is do owner financing. You know, get them to give you, say, 30 or 40 big chunk down, and if they'll go for it, do a contract for deed, and you got a lock. Yeah, you know, charge a fair interest rate, 3 or 4%. You know, be competitive, attract you a buyer, and you're good to go. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you a heads up. That was my great project that went fizzle. I can hear the fuse going fizzled out. It was a fizzler, okay? And it may be for the best, you know, but it was a nice dream. I sat over here a couple of days for a few hours and had a few beers and thought about it and could see myself doing all kind of stuff. But, you know, that's why we have an imagination, ladies and gentlemen, is so we can create stuff like this and do it. But anyway, yeah, the casita was going to be backed right. I already had it measured. I was going to back the casita in here, the truck. You know, they both fit on the driveway very comfortably. They got a water spigot right over here. Going to hook my water hose up too. I already measured to be sure it would work, because I've got 30 feet of garden hose. And there's a spigot right there. So I was going to hook up to that. And then for the electric, there's an electric outlet right here by this window in the utility room. For some reason, there's no outside electric deals, or I didn't see any. And but anyway, I just hook it up and run the cord out through there. I already had it planned. I mean, I could see it, and I'd be living in my casita, and then gradually pecking at this till I got it livable. You know what I mean? A hell of a plan. I mean, I was there, man. The deal was done, except for that one thing. You got me? But yeah, this is a beautiful place, man. Look at this. I mean, you just look around this view off your front patio or off your front porch or whatever you can call it. It's pretty nice. You know, this house got flooded. This house didn't get flooded, but it had water up to the patio level there. And then there's one down the street here on the left that was flooded. And that house there, if you buy that one, it's a 2-level home. City code will not let you live in the first level. You have to live in the second level and make a carport or something out of the first level. Yeah. I mean, so these are the rules the realtor doesn't tell you, okay? They may tell you that, I don't know. They probably do. But having said that, guys, from Llano, Texas, Rusty just stepping away from the money pit. Yeah, it would have been a money pit. There's no doubt about that. It would have been a money pit. Yep, and I'd have been sitting here in that casita one day and say, God dang, Rusty, why didn't you just stay over in that RV park? Wasn't nothing wrong with that. It's got a good roof. You'll see it up there. You know, the shingles are okay. Yeah, it's okay. That's fairly good. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, from the money pit, 607 Flag Creek Drive, Llano, Texas, Rusty 78609, saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny, and it's easy to do. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health. Am I through looking for fixer-uppers and different things? No, I can't stop, guys. I just can't stop. So having said that, adios, guys. Hasta luego. At ease. Carry on. Carry on. Bye-bye.